Hi everyone! So it's definitely been a while since I did a video, and obviously I am not in my usual bedroom spot. I am at university at the moment in my uni student house, but I figured I kind of need to do another video sometime soon, so I guess we're making the most of what we've got. My camera is on a stack of books I should probably be reading right now, but I'm doing this instead because Disney finds a way of always taking priority over everything else, even if it shouldn't. So today what I'm going to be doing is a Q&A video. Basically I did the programme last summer and I'm doing it again this summer, so I often get questions on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, comments on these videos, just asking questions about the programme, what it's like, things people want to know before they fly out to do the programme. So I put out like a general call on social media for questions, and these are the ones that I got. So hopefully this will be helpful to some people who ask the questions, or just people who are looking for answers to general stuff. So you sent in the Q's and I got the A's, I hope. Okay, so the first question is from Lois, who asked, can you talk about what you need to bring for your work costume? Do you need certain socks or shoes, and what can they be like? So basically it depends on your role. When I was in merchandise, pretty much everyone, besides people who are on Main Street and the outside like vending locations, needs to wear black trainers, and they need to be playing with no logos or like no visible logos. So basically it needs to be something that's going to be comfortable and supportive, and yeah, you're going to be standing around a lot, so it's worth like investing probably a little bit more money than you would normally, because you're going to be wearing these like 8-10 hours a day, 6-7 days a week. In terms of other roles though, I know people who are in food get given their shoes quite often for quick service, and yeah, it just kind of depends. Sorry I can't be more helpful. Again, with socks though, most locations it's going to be black or white ankle socks, so yeah, it's not something that's hard to find once you get there anyway, so I can't really give a specific answer about that. But I would say though, if you are in merchandise or attractions, it's probably a good bet that you're going to need black trainers, but it's not essential that you buy them before you go out, because everyone goes to the outlets which are right by housing to get their shoes anyway, and socks you can get at Target, Walmart, wherever. So probably best to just bring a combo of black and white socks anyway if you want to be prepared. But I mean, yeah, it's Orlando, it's not like a million miles from everywhere. She also asked if I could talk about things that I brought but didn't need, or essentials to bring. I might do like a separate video on a packing list or a guide, so let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing, and maybe I can put that together when I'm doing my own packing. I did do a kind of packing haul video last year, but again, like not everything I took was useful, and I would have liked some other things, so I guess I will maybe talk about that in another video. So Francesca on Instagram asked, can you talk about when you get your discounts for hotels for when my family come out? So as soon as you have hub access, you can book a hotel with a 40 to 50% discount depending on if you're staying in the room, and this will happen once you do your training. So first day of training you'll get set up on the hub in your work location, and from there you can get all the discount access. So obviously you get your blue ID at Traditions, which you can use for merchandise and food discounts, but for hotels you book it through the hub, so there'll be a little section down the side, and yeah, as soon as you're onto the hub you can do that. Francesca also asked about what to do about a bank account. So this is relevant for people who are coming from another country, I guess maybe Americans as well, but basically Disney will give you a card which they pay all your earnings onto. So it works kind of like a prepaid gift card, so you do not need a bank account, you do not need to worry about setting any of that up. You get the card and it works like a regular one. You can take money out, do transfers, pay for stuff online. Yeah, it's just like a regular card, so no stress for that. So Leanne asked, my end date is the 16th of August, when are you free to leave, as I'm planning to travel America and trying to figure out when I can start travelling. So your program end date is the day you have to move out of housing. So that's the day by about 11 AM I think, you have to be gone, hand in your keys, everything, it's just done. So you will have the day before off work, and the day before will be your last day of work. So most people who will finish work on the 14th will then go to Magic Kingdom on the 15th, watch Happily Ever After for the last time and cry a lot, and then end up packing at like 2 AM like I did and moving out about 10 AM. So it's kind of crazy, but yeah, so you'll finish work 2 days before and then you can go whenever. Leanne also asked, how many days off do you get, and did you work a lot more than you thought you would? So this depends on your location. So my location was very understaffed. I don't know how, because there was always so many people about. But basically I think 2 weeks, the whole program, I had 2 days off a week, and every other week I had just the 1 day off. But it doesn't work that you have to have like a day off every 7 days. So I once went 12 days without a day off, because I think I had it on like a Sunday and then like way on the next Thursday, because the Disney weeks worked from Sunday through Saturday. So, however, obviously that was just my location. I know some people who had a regular 2 days off every week, and they were pretty much always the same. Mine tended to be either a Saturday or a Sunday, because there was the part-timers who came in on the weekends, so they didn't need me as much. But it literally just depends on your location. In terms of working, yeah, you're gonna work a lot. There's no way around it, unless you're in like a super quiet attraction, or I don't know, I feel like generally you're just gonna work a lot. They say you get a minimum of 30 hours, but I was never scheduled less than 45, and the most I was scheduled was 60. So I say scheduled because you can kind of trade shifts. So the most I ever worked was 55, because I traded a couple down for a shorter shift, and the least I ever worked was 40. And that was like trading like crazy, because my family were out that week and I was like, I really want to see them. So I ended up with like a bunch of 6-hour shifts that week, which was super helpful. But yeah, like there is an opportunity to trade if you want to have like shorter shifts, if people are willing to take them. So the next question is from, who is this? Because it isn't me. I'm assuming that's a song lyric that I'm just really out of the loop about. But she asked, how did you meet the girls that you travelled with? So I travelled with 5 other girls, and we stayed in Art of Animation the day before check-in, and pretty much just met them on Facebook. I think one of them posted, does anyone want to stay in Art of Animation, and is flying out of this airport on this date at this time, this flight, whatever. Commented, and we set up a little group, and that's pretty much it. So if you're looking to meet people, just join the Facebook group for your program and put yourself out there, and yeah, it's a lot easier if you know some like friendly faces, or at least Facebook faces, when you get out there, so it's not like completely daunting. And most people are going to be on there because a lot of people are nervous about like the whole making friends thing, so everyone is eager to meet someone and yeah, like have friends for the program in the summer to make like good memories with. And the next question is from Hope, and she asked, if you're over 21 but decide to share with someone who's under, so it's a dry apartment, can you still drink at the parks or nights out? So yeah, the way it works is in Disney housing you get wellness or non-wellness apartments. So wellness is for people who are under 21, they have to stay in wellness, and then non-wellness is for anyone who is over 21, they can stay in either type. So if you are 21 or over and you elect to stay in a wellness apartment, that's totally fine, but you cannot drink in the apartment. Of course you are 21, so you can drink at the parks and bars and places like that, but you just can't have any alcohol with you physically on your person when you go back into the apartment. So Hope also asked one more question. I've heard that the hub doesn't work well on phones or tablets, is that true? I'm not sure whether to take my laptop out with me. So the hub, it definitely works better on a laptop, but there is like an app that you can use to check your schedule and stuff like that on your phone, but I would definitely say a laptop. However, if you do not want to take your laptop, there are going to be computers at your work location that you can use to check schedules and do discounts and stuff like that, but it does depend on the length of your program. So obviously I wanted to edit vlogs and upload images using my laptop, so it depends on the purpose, but you can get by without one, and there are ways around it, and it's not like the hub's a nightmare on your phone, it's just not as easy to navigate. Next question is from Emma, and she said, are merch allowed to swap around shifts? My parents are thinking of coming out for a week, but I'm worried I'll be working the whole time. So like I said earlier, you can swap your shifts provided someone is willing to trade with you. There'll be like merch shift trade groups for your location and also your park and like property wide, so just look out for them and be online when the schedule drop happens at midnight on Sunday, and hopefully you can get some like good deals or like good trades or whatever. CPs can't give away shifts anymore. They used to be able to, but I think there were probably some CPs who took it too far and ruined it for everyone and didn't work. So basically we can trade shifts, you can trade for a shorter shift, you can't give away. So Emily asked about cast member discounts. Do we only get this once Traditions has finished? So yeah, Traditions will happen the first Thursday or Friday of your programme, and then at that class at the end you will get your blue ID, and that is what is used to get discounts for food and beverage and merchandise in the parks and the resorts. However, for the hotels, like I said, you have to have hub access to book them. Claire asked, when do you know your location? I'm desperate to know where I'll be placed. 2 weeks before you fly out to Orlando and have your check-in date, you will get an arrival itinerary, and in that, it's a very exciting email. You will get your work location, you will get your housing complex, and you will get your Traditions day. So that all happens in one email 2 weeks before. She also asked, with costuming, do I need to wash it and then pick it up? It purely depends on you and also your location. So I was Hollywood Studios, so I walked past costuming to get into work. So I would come out and basically take my shirt off after a shift and just put it into the washing straight away and then pick up a new one for my next shift. But if you're somewhere like Animal Kingdom, their costuming is a separate bus stop to the park, so it's not as convenient, and I guess you would just wash it yourself. For costuming, you're allowed to take out 5 sets of a costume, so basically like the bow tie and the hat and the shirt, and they all come together in one set. So if you took out 2 bow ties, that says you've got 2 sets of a costume. So you can have up to 5 sets or pieces from a set. So Jess asked, when you get accommodation, can you choose where to stay, or is it all random, and can you also choose people to stay with? So I think it was about a month or 2 before your programme check-in date, you will be sent an email to set up an account with Disney Housing, and there you fill out a housing survey, and you can choose to go completely random with your housing preference and go wherever, or you can select an order of preference for the complex types and the apartment types within those. So you can do that and hopefully you'll get what you want, but there's no like guarantee. You can also choose to link up with someone else if you meet them through Facebook or social media or whatever, or you can choose to go random again. So it's pretty much up to you, but again, there is no guarantee that you will get what you want. I got my second choice, but I did get put with my roommate who I requested, so they definitely tried, but yeah, it's not like completely random if you don't want it to be. So Cassia had a bunch of questions on Instagram. First one is, was your work schedule on the CUP fairly consistent, or did it change a lot week to week? Like I said, I normally got a Saturday or a Sunday off, but sometimes I get a Tuesday, like there's no guarantees it's going to be regular. She also asked, how did you balance working a lot and being tired but still doing everything you wanted to do in the parks? Sugar, probably, and yeah, food, and just like generally reminding myself that you don't get this opportunity a lot to just like go in the parks for free. Like I could just have a really busy day at work and think, oh, I just want to go home, but then it's like, go see Fantasmic, go get like a cupcake and just chill in the parks and enjoy. Like there's like, who gets to just pop into Magic Kingdom for dinner? Like that's what me and my friends did one time. We'd been at the beach and then we were like, should we just go in and get some food? We did that, watched Happily Ever After, and went home. And it's like, people pay like $150 a day to go in the parks. So I think it's just getting that constant reminder in your head that this is an amazing opportunity and you shouldn't take it for granted. Yeah, but also sugar. So just like, some people probably would say coffee, but for me it was just like eating lots of sugar and lots of carbs. So constantly having the energy. I mean, yes, I was super tired. One time I was walking up the stairs to my apartment and my roommate saw me stumble and said it like I was drunk. I was that tired, but I still got up the next day at like 7 AM to go to Garden Grill for breakfast. So I guess it's just like your personality and how driven and motivated you are to get stuff done. But I would say maybe write a bucket list and plan what you want to do, and each week set like a goal, like this week I'm gonna go do these attractions or this item off my bucket list. For me, even it was like the food that I really wanted to make sure that I got through on a certain week. So I'd be like, this week I'm gonna eat a carrot cake cookie. You know, like, wow, if only my to-do list was like that now. So yeah, it depends on the person. I know some people did sleep through a lot of their programme, but for me, I just wanted to be in the parks as much as possible. Finally, she asked, what is the first park or attraction that you want to visit when you go back this summer? I think it's going to have to be Magic Kingdom. Like, you go out traditions and then you want to go there. So that's kind of a given. So if it wasn't that, then I would say Hollywood Studios, because I want to go back home and go to like my old area and just see it all happening and see people that I worked with last summer, hopefully, and yeah, just like all the nostalgia. In terms of the first attraction, I'm not really fussed, just kind of whatever has a short wait that I'll be willing to go on, but my priorities will probably be to get my rose gold ears and probably like a rose gold cupcake, like some kind of food. I'm gonna go in and buy my ears and food and just be so happy to be back, because yeah, I really want to go back right now. Like, uni is boring. I have my countdown even that my mum got me, so I'm just excited to go back into the Disney bubble and stop reading poems every day. Last question is from Chloe on Facebook, and she asked, what did you do about a photo pass? Did you get one, and how much was it for the whole time you were there? So for photo pass, basically what you can do is you can buy it after 30 days of being there, and you'll get all the photos you had 30 days before and all the photos that you had 30 days after. So basically my program was around 2 months long, so we pretty much just bought it right in the middle and we just got everything. We bought it between, I think, 8 of us, and it was just a regular like photo pass price, but split between 8. And then one person has access to the account, and you will just link up with it like you would any other account on My Disney Experience, and you scan and then you've got your photos. I'm not sure how much it is, but that price is probably constantly changing and going up, like Disney prices seem to do. So it'll be whatever the price is on your program when you're out there will be the price, and you just split it between you. But that is all the questions that I have for now. There's a few others, people ask like multiple questions, but I think I'll just like get back to them. I don't want this video to be like super long. But I'm open to doing another one if people do. I do get a lot of questions on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, stuff like that. Normally I just reply straight away, but I thought I would collect a few this time to answer in a video. I also do have a FAQs post over on my blog, I'll link down below. But basically, yeah, I just want to be like a good source of information and prepare people for when they go out. Because yeah, I watched so many YouTube videos and yet I still had so many questions. So hopefully this will help you, and best of luck on your program or your application or whatever, and enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time. Bye!